Hello there, everybody. I'm mrgameandpie, and welcome back to Let's Play Kirby 64. Last time we finished up Shiver Star, and this time we're entering the final area of the game. Alright, so at this point, I've shown off just about every ability in the game so far. There are only a couple select few abilities that I've yet to use. And Needle Fire is one of them, but I'm not going to use that one yet. Though, in this level, I actually require a specific ability later on. And that specific ability requires Needle to be a part of it. As you can see, there's no shortage of Needle enemies around here, jeez. Also, one thing you might notice is that this is essentially a remake of the very first level in the game. The enemies have been flipped around a little bit, but all the enemy positions and, all the level layout is exactly the same. Also, the mini-boss is a little bit different. It's this little buzzsaw thing, instead of the Inzi from earlier. Alright. Yeah, there's lots of Needle, Fire, and Spark enemies in this level. But, while Needle is certainly one of the abilities that I need to use, the other ability is not one that we've seen yet, as one might expect. Because, yeah, oh, there we go. In the very first level, there was a platform that required the bomb ability to break. Oh, wow, I just completely messed that up. Let's go back again. Oh no, I can't go further back. And I don't think there are any Needle enemies in this side of the stage. Yeah, I don't think that there are any Needle enemies left in this level. Which is unfortunate because, yeah, originally this little thing here just required the bomb ability to break, but now it's black and orange, so it requires the bomb Needle ability to break. Oh, this bomb enemy would be way easier to use. So I guess I'm gonna have to go back into the level again. Oh boy. Oh wow, I just completely missed everything that time. Jeez. So yeah, I'm gonna go back in there now. Alright, here we go. This'll be easy enough. Just let him bounce on top of me. And there we go, we have the Gordo ability again. I already sort of showed this one off, but it's much better as a level ability than a boss ability, that's for sure. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There we go. Alright, so now I can just easily float over here and break this thing, and there we go. There's that last crystal shard. I may as well just reach the regular end of this level, because why not at this point? Yeah, there we go. Maybe I can get it this time. Yeah, there we go. There's a card. Another card for me. So the first level was just basically a remake of the first level of the game. But now we get to some more intense stuff. There's the castle that we saw in the background. Or, well, there's the castle we saw in the intro cutscene. And Waddle Dee appears to have found us a hole. Oh wait, this requires the Spark ability to break. I forgot about that. We'll have to come back here later. Or maybe there will be a Spark enemy in the next room? I don't think so. No, definitely not. So hey, yeah, remember whenever I said this game had a lot of caves? Well, we're in another cave again. Oh boy! It's cave time! Except, yeah, this cave is really creepy. I'm actually going to be grabbing this cutter ability here. It'll be relevant later. Yeah, we got an underwater cave, because we definitely didn't see that as the last level of Aquastar. Except this underwater cave is way creepier than that underwater cave. I mean, just listen to this music. We got two people helping us out in this level. Waddle Dee found the hole, and now Dee Dee's broken a barricade in our path. And, yeah, those aren't going to be the only times that our helpers help, because this level has all three of them, actually. Yep, all three appear in the same level. Actually, it's probably best to get this guy. His shield makes it really difficult for you to use him in obtaining a new copy ability. And here we go. Here's one of the abilities that I'm pretty sure we haven't seen yet. Needle Cutter is actually probably one of my favorite abilities in this game. It's a bear trap, and it is fantastic. It's got decent range, it's pretty good at attacking, it's just, it's generally really good. Maybe not like the best ability in the game or anything like that, but a solid one. Let's let him stab, and let's get past him. Oh, all that's in here is a Scarfy. We don't want a Scarfy. We want, like, the opposite of a Scarfy. But yeah, this is what a world looks like whenever it's been taken over by dark matter. Very dark and creepy. A great contrast to the first level, that's for sure. But it's definitely going to be the thematic that we find in the rest of this world. I guess you could say that the first level sort of introduces you to what Ripple Star was like before dark matter took over. Yeah, I guess we couldn't have entered the, oh, here we go. Adeline drawing us some invincibility candy. Perfect. Need the cutter ability to get through here. And there we go. But yeah, I guess dark matter protected the entrance of the castle, but now it's time to enter the castle from below. Yeah, I am going to have to go back into this level again to, oh, that didn't quite give me what I wanted. Gonna have to do this level again to get that one thing with the spark ability, so I'll be back here in a second with the spark ability. What better to use than the double spark ability? And yeah, it's actually not inconsistent with this. So there we go, that was an easy one. Onward to what's actually the final regular level of Ripple Star. The, you know, Pop Star only had 3 levels. It had the grasslands with Waddle Dee, the forest with Adeline, and then Dee Dee's castle. And much like Pop Star, this area also has only 3 levels. And this level, we're going to need one specific ability. The gimmick of this level is basically we're going to be fighting hordes of enemies, essentially. Now, we're going to need a Needle Fire later on the level, so I'm going to try to obtain that. Obviously, my first attempt failed, but that's okay, because we have more chances. Also, the room at the beginning of this level was actually the exact same room as what you finished the previous level in. It's the, you know, they were having the picnic in that room, actually. A nice little transition there. As a whole, Ripple Star's design is excellent. Oh, here we go. Use the Bobo to get this ability. That is a Bobo, not a Bobo, from Double Dragon, I believe it's from. There we go. And I'm pretty sure it's not, no, it's not this one. Yeah, the moment that you need this ability for is a little bit odd. Definitely one of the last crystal shards I obtained, just because it's a little, obscure, we could say. It's another one of those. Look at this target, that's red and orange. And you need this ability to break into it. Yep, there we go, that was it. Yeah, I don't actually like that little archery attack, so I'm not going to use it. You know, we do have Fire and Cutter here. I could go for some Fire Sword right now. It is a pretty solid ability. Alright. Yeah, for the final level of the game, they give you an enemy gauntlet, which, I mean, I guess that's acceptable. Also, I like the background here. The backgrounds of these little transitioning rooms has this gigantic Christmas tree, and every time you go into it, the room gets closer to nighttime, I guess you could say. The patterns on the walls and all. But yeah, this is pretty easy. A lot of aerial enemies here, but thanks to our ability to hold our sword upwards, it's really not a problem at all. So here we have some Gordos, and now we're at the top of the tree, and it's fully nighttime. So that probably means that this next room is the final one. Once again, we got a lot of aerial enemies in this time. Got some Bronto Birds, got some Paterans, got some of these things that I never remember the names of. Aw man, it's these annoying elemental birds. Got the fire ones and the ice ones. Let's move on. Here it is, the final room, and boy oh boy, there is some severe darkness up here. Can't really interact with it, but it is going to constantly spawn these Inzies. Inzies only really appear in the Dark Matter trilogy, and considering that they replace Waddle Dees in this game, I've always felt like they're somehow connected to Dark Matter, particularly, but I've never actually seen any evidence for this being the case. Anyway, I hope y'all are ready for a final boss. This is one of the hardest bosses in the series. This is Miracle Matter. It's a pretty special boss because it has a form for every copy ability you can obtain in this game. And I just beat its fire form right there. Each form can only take a certain number of hits, and it can only be hit by its particular copy ability. I was really lucky that it actually used the fire ability right off the bat. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get any hits. Nope. Because, yeah, copy abilities, as a result, are mostly useless. Instead, you're pretty much just going to want to inhale the projectiles that Miracle Matter creates and spit it back at it. Oh, Needle, this is an easy one. Here we go. Can I get a third? Yeah! Alright, 3 hits and it's down. Alright, so yeah, this is the bomb ability. It doesn't look like a bomb ability at all to me, but, I mean, I'm not a game designer, so, you know, whatever. Oh, Cutter. This is, Cutter's a pretty easy one to do. Oh, and then I didn't, oh, okay. That just happened. Let's try that again. This time I'm going in without any copy ability. Alright, let's try to do this again, but this time with less fail. Oh, what? Well, on this last loop, it'll go directly into the ground. And there we go. Cutter's beaten all in one go. Alright, bomb. This time, let's just avoid damage. Let's just focus on that. Oh, good. I got 2 right off the bat. Perfect. Yeah, inhaling 2 does give you a double attack, so, if you can get 2, get 2. Oh. Oh no, I'm just gonna... There we go. That works. I mean, not really. It doesn't really work, but we'll say that it works. Alright, so yeah, this time, let's... Oh, that still hit me. That has more range than I expected, actually. And he only did it once. Oh boy. Alright, here we go. Oh, I think this will be enough. Yep, bomb exploded. Which way is it going? Okay, it's going this way. Certain forms have multiple ways of attacking, but I'm pretty sure that Needle only really has one way to attack. Oh hey, it's ice. Ice is always a little bit awkward. I can never seem to get the hang of inhaling these sections. The way that they move in and out of the background always makes it a little bit awkward, but that's okay because I just beat it all in one go. Oh, no! No, I'm not going to be able to inhale all those sections over there. The stone form is definitely one of the most difficult forms. Alright, so for this, I like to just stand in the corner over here. Oh, can I get... Oh, I think... Did I beat Spark in one go? I don't... It seems... I can't tell. Yeah, the only way in which Needle varies is sometimes it does clockwise, sometimes it does counterclockwise. Not many hits left. It's got some fire left in it. It's got some fire left in it. Yeah, that's one way to put it. And fire's dead. Only 3 hits. Alright, Spark. This should be easy. A lot of people seem to have issues with the Spark form, but I don't. It's pretty easy. And Spark is dead. Only one hit left and it's stone. Just had to be careful about it. And beaten. Got him. Miracle Matter has been destroyed. And would you look at that? Dark matter has been sent back off into space. But wait! There's more! Dark matter wasn't entirely done. It's the first time Kirby's using his cell phone to call upon his Warp Star. This actually becomes a gameplay mechanic in a later game. Yes, it's time for us to go into Dark Star, the final area of the game. And once again, Inzi seems to be related to dark matter somehow, considering that it's the only enemy that appears in this level. I don't think that their connection has ever really been explained at all, but they do seem to have one. Also, I really like the Dark Star theme here. Oh, and here we go. It's Waddle Dee again, finding another passageway. And it's Adeline, painting us a power-up. A maximum tomato at that. And of course, our last helper, King Dedede, launching us straight into the final battle. And here we go. Back in Dreamland 3, we beat Zero. But now it's time for Zero 2. And yeah, this is it, guys. This is the final boss. He's gonna shoot all these little star things that create explosions whenever they get too close to you. So be careful about those. And you wanna shoot dark matter into the eye. Get enough hits, and eventually you can go upwards and attack this halo. There's this bandage at the top of Dark Matter's head, and it's often theorized that, you know, at the end of Dreamland 3, whenever you defeated Zero, its eye came out at you and chased you down. Many people believe that that's where Zero's eye was previously. But it grew a new eye, as well as, like, angel wings and a halo and stuff. Very angelic appearance all of a sudden. Oh man, I got, like, tons of hits there. You can also go off and try to destroy Zero's wings. This doesn't actually, like, remove its health bar or anything, though I do believe that it helps you maneuver around him a little bit more effectively somehow. Oh. I always have a difficult time with the perspective in this boss battle. Yeah, shooting the halo is pretty easy. And now we just move down. Also, by the way, I am manually moving down towards Zero. This gives you more time to attack him. If you just stand in place, he will eventually turn his bottom towards you, but manually moving downward does increase the speed and increase the number of hits that you get on him. And in just 2 phases, Zero 2 is down. Kirby has officially destroyed a planet. A planet of darkness. And that's basically the only time that we ever see any sort of romantic inclination from Kirby. So gang, that was it! This has been Kirby 64. There's going to be a bonus episode where I show off some extra content, but yeah, that's the end of the game, guys. And I gotta say, I've had a lot of fun with it. Kirby 64 is a game that I really grew up with, and a game that I really enjoy. And, you know, it's still a lot of fun to this day. No Kirby game matches the aesthetics that this game has. Almost every level has a unique thematic, and I think they all do it really well. For Kirby's first 3D outing, it was a fantastic one. And, yeah, I mean, getting 100% is a good time. A lot of it involves mostly bringing the right ability to the right section, although there is a decent number of other types of puzzles with Adeline and the like. And I mean, this is the last entry in the Dark Matter trilogy. After this, Dark Matter sort of appears afterwards in various forms. Typically, some entity will gain some degree of power that they can't fully control, and then Kirby beats them up, and then Dark Matter suddenly appears and possesses them out of nowhere. I guess, Dark Matter can reappear as long as there's enough reality warping capabilities within a certain entity that loses control of themselves somehow. And there was Kirby Squeak Squad, where Dark Matter just showed up in a box. Okay. But this really is Dark Matter's last main appearance. Most of the Kirby games these days, around the period of time when this game was created, were directed by Sakurai. But Dreamland 2, Dreamland 3, and Kirby 64 were directed by another individual, who seems to have fallen off the map. And it would be nice if we could see the design sensibilities that we saw in this game reappear again. In any case, with all that said, that's the end of Let's Play Kirby 64. So until next time, I'm mrgameandpie. If you've enjoyed this video, considering checking out my social media accounts, and maybe even supporting me on Patreon, so I can create more videos and more series like this one. See you then.